Hey guys, it's your boy Mayo here, and for today's video, gagawa ko ng reaction video. And bago yon, sorry guys dahil hindi ako masyadong nakagawa kayo ng past 3 to ilang weeks yon ng new video dahil busy nga kami sa pagtitisis at nahirap kami sa paggawa ng mga system namin. Hindi po nakakaalam na ako po ay 4th year na and malapit akong graduate, kaya kailangan mag-push po na to road to graduating to PICC na to. Then, alam ko yung last video guys, ayan mo sa guys, biglaan lang talaga para may upload ako new video. Then, nagre-react ako ngayon kay Logan Paul kasi hindi po nakakalam nangyari sa issue niya dun sa last recent vlog niya.
What the heck? I've never seen a dead person.
May nakuhanan silang dead body sa suicide forest sa Japan. Japan ba yun? Sa Japan? Yun nga. Then, sari-saring komento yung mga natanggap niya, mga bash, comment, or ano, bakit kinuhanan, or siguro, clickbait. Nung unang-una talaga, hindi ko pinansin yung video yun. Tsaka ko lang na pansin nung nag-trending na. Tsaka ko siya chinek. Nung chinek ko siya, wala na yung video. Kala clickbait lang talaga. Dahil ngayon, nagbalik na siya sa pag-YouTube niya ngayon. Ewan ko anong nangyari doon sa past months. Ewan ko months na ba yun nangyari yun? Months na? Months na siguro yun, no? Matagal-tagal na rin. Kung ano yung na-realize niya sa advocacy niya. And siguro, para sa akin, naging mayabang siguro siya. Kasi sa edad niya gano'n, kumikita na siya ng malaki eh. Kaya gano'n yung mga reaction niya sa yung mga video niya. Ngayon, magre-react tayo sa bagong video niyang ginawa. Ngayon, this day lang yata na post yun. Yung video niyan, kanang umaga. No, wait lang. So, yun nga, we're back. Ayan, may kumakanta, kakain na daw kami. Yun nga, magre-react na tayo sa video ni Logan Paul na kung ano na yung maging advocacy niya. Yung bumalik sa YouTube channel. Ano ba yung mga natutunan niyang lesson learned? Hindi niya na-experience yun. Hindi naman siguro siya magiging mas better pa kayo. Without further ado, let's get started.
40 minutes crying like a baby. Bikers, joggers, tourists, runners, they went by me. Police officers searching for suicidal people went by me twice. I'm standing at the ledge, leaning over the rail with tears flowing down to the waters. And I thought to myself, absolutely nobody cares. And then the voice in my head said, jump now, and I did. And the millisecond that my hands cleared the rail, my legs flew over it, was an instant
depression talaga, hindi talaga biro.
The depression was wiped from my mind, and all I wanted to do was live, and I thought it's too late.
Kevin Hines was 19 when he jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. He is one of the many incredible people that I've been grateful to meet over the past 3 weeks as I aim to further understand the complexities surrounding suicide. And I know I've made mistakes. I know I've let people down.
God is perfect. Lahat tayo nagkakamali.
When you're given an opportunity to help make a difference in the world.
The backlash against the social media star, a very popular guy called
Logan Paul is in some hot
He's a
water.
complete and utter insensitive idiot.
Taking a break from daily
Even he says his latest content was his biggest mistake.
I want to apologize to the victim
It's yung video niya
and his family.
gumawa siya ng
It's time to learn from the past as they get better and
public
grow as a human
apology.
being. I'm here to have a hard conversation so that those who are suffering can have easier ones. So I've never been so humbled in my life by a single event.
Yun nga, naging siguro sa edad niyang kumikita ng malaki, naging masyadong
Discover just how
arrogant
big
siya or
this
mayabang
is.
talaga.
You've never known anybody that killed
Marami
themselves?
nakapansin talaga
No.
nun.
No, and that was part of the problem. It's just my ignorance in the subject.
But in Ohio, where you come from, it's the second leading cause of death.
And I know
Laki kasi
while I'm not
kinikita
able
niya mga million
to solve
siguro.
the problem by myself, I want to be a part of the solution. And that solution began across the country in New York City. We sat down with Dr. John Draper, director of the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline.
Sana maging tuloy-tuloy na yung advocacy niya.
We have to change the conversation publicly from just focusing on suicide and how something bad is happening and say, well, what do we do about it? Help people understand that the first thing they need to do is reach out and talk to somebody when they're feeling in despair, because you're not alone with it anymore. They've done studies with people who are experiencing any kind of pain, including hanging off a cliff. You can hold on a lot longer if somebody is right there with you.
I think as a society, as human beings, we just have to be more compassionate. And that includes me too. That's something I'm learning along this journey. And something else that Dr. Draper told me were the 5 steps that anyone can take to help prevent suicide. Step 1 is simply just ask. Ask yourself, ask others, are you thinking about suicide? And I know that sounds like a daunting question, but literally that question can save lives. Step 2, accordingly, would be to listen. Be present. Don't make any judgments, and then step 3
Yung number
would be
number 2 yun. Tama, listen, makinig ka sa mga
dependability is key.
sa mga
Step
sasabihin ng
4
iba.
is
Kailangan
help
talaga
them
nila ng
connect,
makausap.
whether it's with a friend, a family member, a local suicide hotline, therapist, but help them reach out to someone so they don't have to deal with this alone. Lastly,
Yung
step 5
pa-realize
is just
natin-
check in on them.
natin
show them
na
that you
hindi
care.
sila
Call
nag-iisa.
them up, say, hey, I want to make sure you're okay. Can I check in with you over the next few days?
So one of the things that is so important about reducing stigma is getting stories out there about people positively coping with suicide.
Do you guys know anyone I could talk to with a lived experience of suicide?
Absolutely. We have quite a number of people that we can refer over to. Yeah.
That'd be great. Yeah. And that's how we got introduced to Kevin Hines. 17 years ago, Kevin jumped off of the Golden Gate Bridge and survived.
These are individuals whose stories, when people hear them, they say, you know,
Madalang talaga yung
maybe I can get
nakakaligtas
through.
sa mga nangyayari.
As opposed to
Suicide.
hearing stories when people haven't.
Siguro kaya
those
nangyari
are,
yun
unfortunately,
para
those are stories that we've heard before.
ma-
Now we're
share
hearing
niyo yung
more
mga
and more
dapat
stories of people
hindi
being more
biro-biro
open
dapat
about it.
yung
As I was saying before, Logan, for every one person that dies by suicide, there's 287
Survive
other people that
suicide.
think seriously about it but don't. Those are stories
Instant
again,
regret.
that have not been told. If we told those stories of people who got through it as opposed to one who didn't, imagine what kind of influence that
Lalo
would
na
have
yung mga
on people's
bully.
behavior.
Based on my experience.
found out
Na-experience
That 1 in
yung
6
mga
high school kids seriously think
Basta,
about suicide.
friends.
That's stunning.
Yeah.
This is such a common problem.
Logan, all I wanted was for one person to look me in my eyes and say, hey, kid, are you okay? I am so grateful to be alive. And I'm grateful today for every millisecond I get to breathe. Because it was
Di
almost all
lahat
ripped
talaga
from me by me.
ng tao nabibigyan ng
What's one thing you would have said to
ang
your
magandang
younger self?
healthy
To
life.
Kevin, who is
Pero yung mga iba,
19,
napupunta na lang talaga sa
sitting on the bus,
hindi maganda pangyayari.
if you were next to you, and instead of the guy who pointed and laughed, what would you say?
I would just put my
Hindi
hand
dapat
on the
basta-basta tinatawanan.
I would just put my hand on my shoulder and I would just say, I'm here for you. I got you. We need to be a society that comes together for every person in the community that's going through hell. And in order to do that, every person that's going through hell, whatever hell, has to be honest about their pain. And if
Dapat
they're going to be
mas
honest about
open
their
pa tayo.
pain, we are going to collectively
Natin sarili
answer the
yung
call
mga
and be there for that
problema na
individual.
na-experience
Because if
na.
you don't see
Hindi lang
beauty in the
tayo
next
talaga
person you meet,
na-experience.
you're not looking hard enough.
You're incredible, dude. This is an honor for me.
It's an honor for me too, brother.
From this point on, I want to make an effort to contribute and immerse myself in the conversation, so I'm pledging to donate $1 million to various suicide prevention organizations, with the first $250,000 going immediately to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline so they can increase their capacity to help those in need. For anyone watching, I want you to know you are not alone, and most of the time, crisis passes. So if you or anyone you know feels alone or trapped, I encourage anyone to call or even text the suicide or crisis hotline. Both of those numbers are below, and although this is a tough conversation, it's important because things can and will get better. It's time to start a new chapter in my life as I continue to educate both myself and others on suicide. I'm humbled and thankful to say, this is just the beginning.
So yun na nga guys, yung video ko nyo na panood nyo. Sana maging tuloy-tuloy ng advocacy nga ni Logan Paul na mas para ma-prevent natin yung mga pagsusuicide na nangyayari sa ating buhay. Siguro based on experience or siguro may mga pagkakataon talaga na nagiging feeling down tayo sa sarili natin, may nagagawa tayong pagkakamali, is siguro for God's plan na lang talaga siguro yun. Kasi kung di naman natin na-experience yun, some kung di nila na-realize na may every pagsubok na nangyari sa atin is every God's lesson yan. Basta, ang importante dyan, kung nadapa tayo, dapat matuto tayong bumangon. Bumangon na hindi lang nagtapos sa pagbagsak or literal na tatayo lang. Basta, based on sa akin is gusto ko na pag may na-experience tayong mga ganong circumstances, na dapat may i-realize natin yung mga natutunan nating maging i-apply natin sa buhay natin. Kasi kung may na-experience naman tayo na place natin sa ibang tao, share natin. Kasi kailangan ng mga taong ganito ng kausap. Kasi naisip nila sa sarili nila, yun, nakagawa silang mali, wala nang may gusto sa kanila. Parang nagiging alone na lang sila sa sarili nila. Parang gusto nila mapag-isa na lang. Hanggang sa loob na lang nila, yan, hanggang mapuno na mapuno, na mapunta na nga doon sa mga pag emotional tayo, hindi natin alam yung mga magagawa natin, hindi ka karapat dapat, tapos in the end is marirealize natin na hindi dapat natin ginawa yun. May experience ako is college life siguro, yun lang yung pinaka-realize na may group na mga dati namin silang kaibigan. Tapos, bigla na rin nabuwag. Siguro, may mga some issue. Nakalimutan ko na talaga kasi di naman dapat natin alalahanin yung mga hindi naman dapat. Kasi, yun nga, hindi naman dapat importante. Hindi na natin silang pansinin. Kasi, may mga tao lang talagang naiinggit sa atin. Yun nga, nabully kami. Social bully sa Facebook, siguro, internet yan. Ewan ko lang sana, kung bigla nagsasalita sila, pinag-uusapan nila kami ng mga masasamang salita. Kung ano man, mapanood man nila ito, alam ko, natutunan nyo yung mga lesson na ginawa nyo. Siguro hindi naman, alam ko, hindi naman tayo perfecto. Siguro may mga imperfections din tayo, tsaka may mga, siguro, for me is yung bullied na yan is, nabully kami is, yung mali sa kanila is, di sa group nila, inad niya yung isang kasama namin, na yun nga, nung inad niya, nabasa namin lahat ng conversation. Yun nga, tapos nabasa na yung mga masasamang sinasabi na mga bastos, something ganon. Yun nga, hanggang ginawa namin is, re-report na lang namin is number 1. Kung may mga nagbubully sa inyo is, number 1 is, i-report nyo na lang sa mga mas nakakatanda o head pa, or sa guidance. Yung may mga proof kami, yung pinakita namin sa kanila na, yun nga, tinawag sila sa guidance, ito nga, ganito dapat. Yung mangyayari nito is, kakasuhan sana. Mapupunta sa kasuhan yan eh. Yun nga, hindi na namin pinaabot sa ganon kasi, siguro, nakawa na lang siguro. Ewan ko kasi yung main talaga na bully yung kasama namin ng bahay. Ang dami sinasabi ng masasamang mga bastos. Na damay lang kami kasi kasama namin sila. So yun nga, guys, number 1 talaga is huwag nating binibiro-biro yung kakaramdam ng hindi kaayon. Tanungin natin, may problema ba? Hindi yan. Share natin din to, mag-share natin na yan, di ka nag-iisa. Kung ano yung problema mo, nandito ako, baka may magawa ko. Tulungan kita, ganyan, abot ng kaya ko, ganyan. Then, number 1 talaga is pray. Mga nangyaring yun is, alam ko, pagsubok lang sa atin yan, di ba? Na dapat i-realize natin na kada araw is dapat, every life is a lesson, di ba? Yun nga, life is a lesson kasi bawat nangyayari sa araw-araw natin, sa buhay-buhay, araw-araw, is may natututunan tayo. May natututo tayong magbuti man o masama. Ang importante, may nakuha tayong application na i-apply natin sa sarili natin. Share natin ng may hindi man ma-experience ng iba or parang hindi na nila maramdaman yung mga bad experience natin. I-share natin na ganito, huwag nyo gawin to, ganyan. Pag ginawa nyo to, baka magsisilong, ganyan, ganyan. Yun nga, may mga mali tayong nagagawa, hindi tayo perfect. Yun nga, konektado nga doon kay Logan Paul, napunta na sa akin, na yun nga, walang perfectong tao, wala. Lahat tayo nagkakamali. Basta yung importante is huwag tayong mananatili sa pagkakamaling yon. Huwag nating ayan na maulit, gano'n. Sobrang aba na siguro ng video nito. First time ko siguro gumawa ng ganitong video is kasi bala ko talaga gumawa ng magsulat. Pag nagsusulat na ako, hindi ko na maisip yung mga susulat ko. Kaya mas maganda na yung biglaan na lang nalalabas sa'yo. So yun nga, yung mga problema natin, huwag natin basta-basta inaayaan yan. Maghanap tayo ng taong makausap or maghanap tayo ng mga sa church, ganyan. Mag-church tayo, yung makakausap tayo, mga youth, doon, mga head na makakatulong pa sa atin para ma-develop, may suggestions sila or marami silang may share sa inyo. Tama na yung drama na to. Kasi nga haba na ng video ko na pakasalita dito. Then guys, thank you sa panonood ng video ito hanggang dulo. Then pag nagustuhan niyo itong video, sana mag-subscribe kayo. Tulungan tayo dito kasi yung may role ngayon YouTube, di ba, naging 1,000 subscriber na para doon sa Google AdSense. Sana matulungan niyo po ako. Yun nga, subscribe na po kayo. Tapos click nyo na rin yung notification bell at like and subscribe po sana. Thank you. Then, sana support lang po. Thank you sa lahat ng kung ilan lang nanonood is soon siguro may de-develop ko pa yung mga dapat kong i-develop dito sa vloggings dito. Kasi nag-vlog lang ngayon ako sa phone. Edit na lang din ako sa phone. Kasi sa laptop malag. Hindi ko talaga ma-edit. Siguro soon makabili din ako, makapag-upgrade din ako. Kasi step by step yan. So yun nga guys. Don't forget Don't forget to subscribe, like, then yung notification bell, then comment pa kayo ng magandang kung magandang next video na gagawin ko. Pwede rin akong gumawa ng mga suggestion tips or Q&A. Yun yung bala ko talagang gusto pang gawin. Kung ano man yung gusto yung tanong sa akin. Ano man yan. Basta gagawin naman dun eh. Napahaba na naman tayo. So guys, thank you for watching. Bye!